And it wasn't because egos and like, you'll see. You'll see. That's all. Yo, when you guys see it, you're just going to laugh and be like, that's hilarious. There's actual contractual obligation that he didn't follow, so he breached. He was supposed to wear a rainbow patch on his shorts. He didn't. And he's going to have to pay $100,000 for that. Breached another confidential, like he can't speak about anything, money, how much he got paid or whatnot. And we asked him to retract his statements. And he didn't. We gave him some time. We didn't want to do it. Now we're going to do it. So, yeah, we tried. We tried working with him and Wack, and they weren't really fucking with it. And they didn't want to work with us. So
wait, let me get something straight. So Blueface went in there on Saturday, fought against Chibu, got beat the hell up, lost 4 rounds to 2 on my scorecard, was talking all that crap, telling this dude that he smells, telling this dude that he's fat, grabbing his boobs, grabbing his titties, playing with them. Blueface, one of the most confident men going into that fight that I've seen in recent years. Blueface thought he was going to handle Chibu, was absolutely ranking on him. Now, you know, on the MMA Boxing Addicts channel, I like respect when fighters respectfully talk about their opponents, because if you talk down about them and then you end up losing to them, how does that make you look? Even worse. All because you didn't want to respect your opponent. Wow. Not only did he lose to Chibu, but the dude didn't get paid. And was booty tickled to the point where now it doesn't look like it's a conspiracy. You got an actual full-fledged investigation going down against Adin Ross, who puts on these brand risk events, but is also placing bets on the side. I don't know if that's legal or not. Can you set up your own boxing events and also bet on them at the same time? Wow. Look it. Adin Ross, to be honest, is also overdoing it as well. Wack 100 has came out and dropping receipts, dropping text messages that are coming from Adin Ross, texting Wack 100 and Blueface, telling them exactly what to say. Saying that you take back everything you said against Adin Ross, betting on his own fights. Blueface starting this conspiracy. Him and Wack 100 starting this conspiracy because he lost the fight when he was getting interviewed.
Get in here, bro. Can we see you back in brand risk?
Hey, you know, you ain't gonna lose your own money on your own fight card. I definitely wouldn't score that in a unanimous decision. I'd give it 4-2. But hey, shout out to brand risk.
Shout out to brand risk. And Blue, if you do get back on brand risk, do you want a rematch or who do you want to fight?
I probably won't get back on brand risk because you tampering with the bets.
Never that. Never that. I don't know what he's talking about.
This dude got so hurt that he's like, yo, it's all because they're betting on the goddamn fights. When he clearly lost. He clearly lost. That doesn't make sense at all. Like if they put the money on Chibu and, you know, that's the reason why he won. No, you lost, all right? But it is very suspect what Adin Ross is doing. Now, Wack 100 drops a bunch of messages. Adin Ross trying to, you know, get him to say what he wants to say. Now going public saying that he didn't have the freaking, what is it, a rain batch? A Care Bear freaking patch on the goddamn shorts, whatever it is. Adin Ross out here stealing money. Blueface out here booty tickled. And Adin Ross, some of the messages that Wack 100 was talking about was just, he took it too far, man. He took it too far. Wack 100 is a real dude. This guy's a real homie. He knows what's up. Adin Ross was playing a card that just sounds, I mean, you know, I don't even want to comment on it, you know? But Adin Ross, come on, my boy. Come on, bro.
Third week of January, you couldn't bet. Rain bet, brand risk. A month later, not even 3 weeks later, March 14th, you ready to bet 180 grand with DDG. You bet 20 grand with ACK. 1 minute you saying you can't. Did the rules change from January to March, or where you said you get in trouble if you place a bet and this, that? Or was it that possibly, maybe you had some, possibly you had something going on? Now you wondering why Blueface is thinking you rigged the bet, you rigged the fight. So listen, never one time did he say brand risk. He said you, Adin. And I think you a little butthurt, and you trying to use the brand risk people to say, brand risk is not. No, it's you. We don't mind you not paying right now. We don't trip. It just pay us more money later. We ain't tripping. My attorneys is on it, as you know. They've already back and forth. And I have Jewish friends who have told me and looked at this matter and said, my brother, you are in the right. And he had no right to make sexual advances at you. As soon as my attorney gives me the green light, I will be putting up the contract.
Now you got lawsuits going down. You're going to have Wack 100 sue and try to get the money that Adin Ross owes Blueface. Adin Ross is saying that Blueface was supposed to wear a patch. And cause the dude put out how much money he was making on the event, even though Wack 100 has came out and explained that it wasn't him, that it was academics. Both of these fools, the whole goddamn brand risk company as a whole, let's be honest, it ain't serious. I know Adin Ross is trying to build it up and make it serious, but you got a bunch of phony balonies, streamers, actors, you know, rappers, going on there and trying to stay relevant, to be honest. I'm just not impressed, man. I like the fights, don't get me wrong, but when you look at the company as a whole and you look what's going down now, Blueface being booty tickled, Adin Ross, and the way that he be speaking, it just shows me their true colors, you know, and Adin Ross especially. It's just absolutely ridiculous, man. But it is what it is. We're going to see what happens with Adin Ross and the brand risk promotions and see if they actually get in trouble, if Adin Ross is doing something fishy. If not, Wack 100 out here exposing this man for the true person that he is. Absolutely ridiculous, man.